What's going on, guys? Mike Gamble here with the Stock Car Spectacle. We just finished up an amazing weekend of racing at Nashville Superspeedway. One of the most fun weekends of racing I've watched in a long time. I hope you guys enjoyed it because I know I did. Kyle Larson, continuing the dominance, gets his third consecutive victory. And we're headed to the tricky triangle of Pocono this week for a NASCAR doubleheader. So, we started up with the Gamblers picks last week. We're going to go right back and keep that train rolling too, guys. So let's get into some picks for Pocono. So for Saturday, we're going to have to look at it, in my opinion at least, with the hot hand. A little bit like the same logic I used when we were with the Superspeedway race last weekend in Nashville because it's a new track. We didn't have any data on it, didn't know how people were going to run, just had to go by who was hot. And obviously, Kyle Larson was very much so the hot hand. I think the same strategy plays again here. On the first show back, I gave you guys a little disclaimer. I wouldn't bet against Kyle Larson, but I still made a certified gambler's pick as Chase Elliott. I'm not going to go that route this week. I'm just going to say it flat out. If you're not picking Kyle Larson, you're nuts. He's still getting plus odds, which I think is insane at this point. He's getting plus 215 for the Saturday race. So the Saturday race, gambler certified pick, first and foremost, Kyle Larson. Again, anything can happen. It is NASCAR, but the form he's in right now, I think he gets 4 in a row and ties the all-time record in the modern era. So going to Sunday could be a little different. So first disclaimer I want to give you guys, again, like I said when I started the season, I'm using the odds off of DraftKings. We're filming this on a Thursday evening. The odds are not yet out for Sunday's race. So they may change based on what happens on Saturday. I am going to make my picks based on the odds for Saturday, hoping they don't fluctuate too much for you guys. If they do, I apologize, out of my control. But that being said, there's a couple things that changed going into the Sunday race with this strategy. If you watched our show from the week where it was Ian and I kind of talking about the race, you'll remember one thing I talked about is, having the Saturday race, you do get a lot of chances, to make adjustments to your car, adjustments to the aero, adjustments to your setup. And I think the veteran crew chiefs and the veteran drivers are going to be at an advantage. So I think on Sunday we will see a Hendrick Motorsports car go to victory lane. I don't think it's going to be Kyle Larson for the first time in like 5 weeks. Or 5 races, I should say. I think it's going to be Chase Elliott. As of right now for the Saturday race, he's coming at plus 900. Those are pretty profitable odds for a guy that's running pretty darn well right now. He is coming off a disqualification this past weekend at the Nashville Superspeedway for a lug nut penalty. So he's going to be really hungry to, overcome that, get himself going back in the right direction as far as that goes, because it wiped out a stage win for him too in the race on this past Sunday. So I think Chase Elliott's going to look to right the wrongs, and he's going to be the gambler certified pick for the Sunday race. So, doubleheader weekend. I hope you guys are looking forward to it, because I am. That's going to do it for me. Guys, if you haven't already, go back and watch our Nashville Superspeedway review and Pocono doubleheader weekend preview show. We lumped it into one big show for you guys again this week. Don't forget to follow myself, Ian, our buddy Nick Kinzel too, on all of our social medias. Don't forget to follow the Kodo's Mojo. Our good friends Patrick Kodo, Adam Cornwell, and our very own Ian Georgeson are on that show as well, talking all things sports. If you haven't checked that one out, check that out soon. You guys are going to love it when they come back. So that being said, I'm Mike Gamble. Enjoy the racing this weekend, guys. See you next week.